Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, our mentor, Dr. K. Lakshmi Rao, distinguished members of the jury for 14 under 14, Mr. Gurunath Karni, Sri Nukul Agarwal, Mr. Noel Pascal, Lalita Kosaraju, Joint Secretary Academic Council, Mr. Praveen Sharma, Principal Nagpur, Ms. Rahila Tabassum, Principal Shamirpet, Ms. Shikha Srivastava, Vice Principal Aurangabad, Mr. G. Mahesh, Headmaster Kondapur, Ms. Subbalakshmi, Center Manager BITS, Ms. Pooja, Center Manager Aurangabad, dear students, teachers and parents. लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, लहरों से डरकर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चलती है, चढ़ती दीवारों पर 100 बार फिसलती है। मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है, चढ़कर गिरना, गिरकर चढ़ना ना अखरता है। आखिर मेहनत बेकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती। असफलता एक चुनौती है, स्वीकार करो। क्या कमी रह गई, देखो और सुधार करो। जब तक ना सफल हो, नींद चैन को त्यागो तुम। संघर्ष का मैदान छोड़ मत भागो तुम। कुछ किए बिना ही जय जयकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. And this is what we are here for. This evening is to celebrate, recognize, and felicitate the young achievers 14 under 14 who have put in lots of efforts to reach where they are today. So, without much of ado, I take this opportunity to welcome you all to the valedictory function of 14 under 14, an initiative of JGI. We are here to felicitate under 14 talents across the four branches, Aurangabad, Kondapur, Nagpur, and Shamirpet, who have, in their own unique way, made it to this list. I am sure this is going to be a memorable evening for all. As we move ahead, you would hear from our CEO, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, the idea behind this initiative and the way it took shape. I request our young, dynamic, visionary leader, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, to please address the gathering and set the context for today's event. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Mona Mehdi, and good evening to all of you who have assembled here for the valedictory function of the most awaited event, if I may call, of the last academic year, the 14 under 14. This is the first time in JGI School's history that we have attempted something like this. Now, while it may sound very flashy and very unique and innovative for a school to do a 14 under 14, I think it is very pertinent to understand the background and the very essence why we did it. Before I even get there, it's my honor and also my duty to welcome all of you and thank you for being here, giving your time, and acknowledging, appreciating these young talents. Let me start by saying thank you to today's chief guest, Mr. Rajesh, achiever in himself and a fantastic human being. I've had the pleasure of knowing him recently, but in the short time, I am impressed by the kind of activities he has involved himself with. And at the same time, I'm sure he's going to share some of them with you, which will leave you with thought provoking questions. Then my team, the team who has always been my strength, my academic director and mentor, Dr. K. Lakshmi Rao, the secretary and the principal of Jain Heritage Cambridge School, Kondapur, Secretary Academic Council, Dr. Mona Mehdi, today's anchor, if I may use the word. Then we have our Joint Secretary, Mrs. Lalita, the center manager. She has a double responsibility like others, center manager for Jain Toddlers, Kondapur. Then all the principals, and I want to make their names because my mentor would have done it. And today, in her absence, it is my responsibility to take the names of all the principals, Mr. Praveen Sharma, the principal for Nagpur, Ms. Shika, vice principal for Aurangabad. Then we have our Ms. Rahila, principal for Shamirpet branch. And then we have our center managers of toddler branches from Aurangabad. Pooja is there, Bits Pilani branch, Subbalakshmi is there, and every other leader of the JGI family. Thank you for joining. And more importantly, thank you for taking this idea and giving it that shape in spite of the pandemic. In ordinary circumstances, it is easy to make things happen because all of us are available in the school, but virtually changing the whole style and way and doing it, amazing. Last but not the least, I want to thank all the jury members. All of them are extremely respectable people in their own rights. We have a dear friend, Guru Nadkarni, who's been a pillar of support and well-wisher to JGI family since last 1 decade or even more. And thank you for accepting this invitation and being there on the jury and picking out these diamonds from among the JGI students. So thanks, Guru. And then we have Mr. Noel Pascal, again another good friend from Aurangabad. Thank you, Mr. Noel, for being there, supporting, and taking time to go through these profiles. And what I hear from my principals, it was not an easy task. It was quite a difficult one to kind of shortlist and narrow down. And the kind of questions all of you jury members have asked us has really made us to refine this whole process, which I will be sharing eventually in the end about the guidelines for going forward. Then last but not the least is the other jury member is Mr. Nakul Agarwal. And thank you so much, Mr. Nakul. I have been reading some of the questions you have asked on the mail and some of the feedback you have given. And all are extremely important pointers for us to consider. Thank you for your time and your effort in helping this come to this particular state. Now, without much ado, if I have to go back to what I started with, the essence of why 14 under 14. Now, the thought here is very simple. When we step out into the real world, yes, school is a insulated environment. College is an insulated environment because the management, the teachers, the adults in that environment kind of cushion the shocks from the outside world, and they protect the little minds, rightfully so, in nurturing them for a great experience. And when we come out of it as students, as children, when we come out of it, we graduate, it's a great moment for all of us because we are now finally out into the world. But on the flip side, the world do not take a step back in judging you, in labeling you, in giving you abilities or opportunities and events for competition. And let me tell you this in very blunt terms: when you are out in the world, there is no second chance to make the first impression. Now, if this is true, which is true to all of us, I'm sure parents who are watching this are all experienced and have experienced this kind of an environment in their own life, then we said, okay, if the world uses only standard measuring yardsticks to measure everyone, irrespective of age, irrespective of gender, irrespective of backgrounds, irrespective of demography, then why not we give a simulated environment for our children within the environment of the school, and then say, listen, there is only one yardstick for this competition, which is you must be below 14. Now, if you are anyone who is below 14, maybe starting off from 5.5 or 6, because that's where grade 1 begins from. So, from that age to this age, and in any area, whether it is extracurricular, co curricular, scholastic, non scholastic, sports, any areas, if you have excelled within the school, outside the school, voluntarily or because somebody told you to perform and participate, irrespective of all those parameters, we want to bring you together and then showcase you to the world. That's the essence. The whole essence is that. Now, if you ask me why and how is it different from all those competitions which you do in the school, those competitions are quite fixed with parameters. For example, you have a debate competition or a just a minute competition or an elocution competition or even a sports competition, even exams for that matter, are all done in class level or age category level like junior, sub junior, senior, middle, all these things. Why? Again, there is protection there. So we thought for once we will remove the protection layer. We will say let everyone come under one bracket and then see how they perform. Now, I want to really go back and give you one real life example. Not very long ago, but sometime in the last 3 years, in 2018 to be precise, we took up an ambitious project of going to Everest Base Camp. Now, when we took that up, we were not really clear of what we were embarking upon. I'm making a confession here. I was a part of the contingent. And in fact, that entire story is now out as a book called One More Step. It is available on Amazon. It is available both in the India and the UK websites, and you can definitely take a look at it. But that being aside, we went ahead with this project called Everest Base Camp, and the intention there was very simple. Let's do something which will give children experiential learning. I want to take a detour and put your attention to another such a movie which is released recently. And I do watch a lot of biopics. So, Sina is a movie which is available for all of you on Amazon Prime. If you guys watch, do watch it. One dialogue caught my attention. When the mother who puts the child for training badminton at LB Stadium in Hyderabad goes to the coach, Meru sir, and asks, Sir, send her for the championship in Vizag, Vishakhapatnam. So the coach says she's not even under 10. She's just 9 or 10 year old. How can she go and perform at state championship? She says, Sir, if not anything, she will at least learn from losing. Competition will give her a championship will give her that exposure. The learning is that many folds. So I think I will take that dialogue and come back to the story of Everest. We said, let's go. Even if we fail, we will at least learn. But we never failed. We ended up creating a world record. But in this entire contingent of 20 plus, 25 plus students, there was one boy and one girl whose story is very related today. One boy called Potaraju Samanyu, 7 year old then, now 10 years, he joined the contingent, and it was amazing because everybody were raising their eyebrows when they heard 7 year old boy on an Everest base camp. We also could not believe because this boy could do it, and he did it. Along with him, there was another girl called Krisha, 9 year old. Again, she did it thanks to their parents, their support, and their faith in the school and in the contingent that we came out successful. But the story here is because Samanyu went on and explored his possibilities at age 7, last year, that is January 2020, when he was around 9, he was recognized by the President of India as the Bal Shakti Puraskar recipient. Narendra Modi, the Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. President of India, the first citizen of the country, Smriti Irani, the then HRD minister, all of them are, I mean, completely spellbound with this boy's achievement. And the icing on the cake is he was not just recognized for his Everest base camp expedition. After that 7 year old boy going there, he did not give up or stop. He went on to become a professional mountaineer. He has conquered Kilimanjaro, he's conquered Mount Elbrus, and thanks to pandemic, he is forced to stay at home. Otherwise, he would have conquered almost half the world's peaks. So the idea here is what exposure can matter. So 14 under 14 is one other step by JGI to give that exposure to students so that when they step into the real world, they don't bother about anything other than performance. And I think that's the real measure of success. We perform, we compete with ourselves, we become better. In fact, one of the guidelines when we were creating for 14 under 14 for the next year, the question came up. Okay, today's children, that is, who are all 14 people who are recognized today, will they be qualified or eligible to participate in the next year's 14 under 14? After a lot of deliberation, we said yes, they qualify. Why? Performance is the only measure. The only condition is whatever they have achieved till 30th of April is gone. From 1st of May till next 30th of April, we will consider, and if they are great in that year's accomplishment, why not? Let them be there on the 14 under 14. In fact, my mentor gave another idea. If the child makes it consecutively for 3 times, then we will make that child the mentor for the school to guide other children achieve 14 under 14. That's another way of building leadership skills, isn't it? So this is the essence in which you have to see 14 under 14. It is not just another event, it is not another celebration, it is all of that. But more than that, it is an opportunity for the child to test the true metal. And JGI, as always, is instrumental in only creating a platform. So these are the few words I would like to say when it comes to context setting. And I hope you all appreciate this. And I really wish congratulations to all the 14 under 14 achievers. I will talk about them later today. Now I don't want to talk about it because for about them, I need a separate page, separate topic, and separate time slot to praise them and to talk about them, which I will do at the end. But for now, thank you so much and enjoy the show.
Thank you so much, sir, for the inspiring address. And as always, it's a pleasure to hear from you. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate you on behalf of the entire team of JGI for the release of your book, One More Step, a must read for all. As there is so much of inspiration and motivation in that, it will give them a reason to move ahead in life. Winners don't do different things, they do things differently. A famous quote of Shiv Khera, very apt over here. We at JGI provide a lot of opportunities to all our students, but then there are few who take up these opportunities as challenges and go an extra mile to achieve excellence. At this point, I would like to appreciate and thank the parents of these 14 students as well, who have guided and stood by their ward in their quest for excellence. As these awards are for the academic session 2021, therefore the answers mentioned for the students would be for that academic session. I take pride in presenting before you the first name in this list. She is Miss Moshmi Shah from Grade 8, Nagpur branch. Moshmi Shah is presently studying in grade 9th at Jain Heritage, a Cambridge school, Nagpur. She is intelligent, smart, and hardworking girl with interest in art, poetry, dance, sports, and academics as well. She has achieved laurels in various competitive exams like IMO, NSO, etc., and has also been featured in the newspaper for her brilliance in storytelling. Math and science are her favorite subjects. She seeks to become a professor and enter the world of scientific research. Her outstanding achievements are outstanding performer in Funtud for 2 quarters continuously. She has won the Star Child Award multiple times and has been the class topper for the last 4 years. She has actively participated in Model Youth Parliament and showed her mark. She got a lot of appreciation in drawing and painting competitions, wall hanging, essay writing competitions. She got first prize for Rang Race Season 6 by My FM 94.3. She's a Kathak dancer and got Certificate of Excellence from Akhil Bhartiya Gandharva Mahavidyalaya, Mumbai. She has also participated in 6 national level children online painting competition. Panch Mahobit was present and has also presented ghazal and short story in Sahitya Sammelan Nagpur, besides getting the first prize in story writing competition at Chairman's Championship. In short, she is versatile. You inspire us, Mosumi, and we would like to hear from you. Over to you, Mosumi.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, one and all present over here in this prestigious occasion. Thank you, honorable judges, Lakshmi Rao ma'am, mentor of JGI Schools, Chandrasekhar sir, CEO of JGI Schools, and principals and guests for believing in me and honoring me this evening. this evening. Thank you so much, everyone. Today, I want to express my sincerest gratitude to those people without whom I would have been never able to reach here. First of all, I would like to thank my parents who showed me right path at every step of my life and supported me every time I wished to achieve and learn. Thank you so much, mom and dad, and also my teachers who saw my ability, who trusted me and encouraged me at every moment in my journey. Thank you, all of my teachers. This award is the most significant award that I could have ever received in my life. Thank you, JGI Schools. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Moshmi. That's lovely to hear from you. Over to you, Ms. Anonidhi, to announce the names of the rest of the students in the list. Over to you, Anu.
Thank you, madam. Moving on to the next winner, Master Amok Joshi from grade 8th, Aurangabad branch. He seems to be a little genius with appearing for the Akash Talent Hunt Scholarship Exam, SOF English and Maths Olympiad, and bagging the second level merit certificate. He has been a part of Dr. Indirabai Pathak University's patriotic song competition besides receiving the appreciation certificate for Dr. Homi Bhabha exam from the school. Dr. Homi Bhabha Junior Scientist Award exam, merit certificate and exam prize memento. He has also received the merit certificate and medal for National Science and Astronomy Olympiad level. He has a musical heart and is also part of the school's choir. You inspire us, Amog, and we would like to hear from you now.
Thank you, ma'am. First of all, very warm greetings to all who are attending this function today. I would like to congratulate all the fellow winners for their achievements. When I got the message that I had been selected for this function as one of the winners, I was very much overwhelmed. I feel really blessed to be attending this function with you all. I want to thank my parents, dear ones, and all my teachers for that, especially my mom. What I want to share with you all today is everything that I have ever achieved until this day. It's not entirely my own success. There has been a major role of my family and dear ones who have always encouraged me to take up on any particular task. There are my teachers and mentors who shaped my mind so that I could excel in everything. Lastly, there's me who is working hard. Friends, in my opinion, excellence is not always just an academic excellence. It may be music and sports. These factors also help to increase the credentials of a person. In my case, it may be Dr. Homi Baba Junior Scientist and various Olympiad medals. Not only that, but representing school in various sports and music has also helped me to become a better person. Through the journey of Homi Baba exam, I have also started helping people more often, which is the most important, helping the society. One thing that I like to do while preparing for anything is that I like to keep myself buried into the work. It not only makes me work harder, and it surely gives the desired results. Lastly, to all the respected dignities and fellow winners, I assure you all that I will always keep working hard to make my parents proud by serving the society and in turn my motherland India. Thank you.
Thank you, Amog, for the wonderful speech. The next winner is Sahasra Pravada from grade 2 Kondapur branch. Sahasra is a vibrant girl and she is imbibed with a combination of both traditional and modern talents. She is focused on her academics and actively participated in Olympiad exams conducted by SOF, National Science Olympiad, and bagged bronze medal in science for class 1 during the year 2019-20. Sahasra got enrolled in Logic Kids when she was in UKG. They conduct the Mental Aptitude Olympiad exam every year in two stages for each class. She cleared the first stage with fifth position at the class 2 level in December 2020. She has recently attempted a final stage exam and the results are awaited. She got Calligraphy Best Handwriting Award during the UKG graduation day from Gen Toddlers in March 2019. She started learning Carnatic vocal at the tender age of 5 and has participated in a musical concert a tribute to musical trinity of Carnatic music. She has received a couple of certificates in coloring and fancy dress competitions. She actively participated in a 1K run event conducted by Jain toddlers in Palapita Park in 2017 and got first position. Then her parents enrolled her in Gachibowli Stadium in the kids athletics group. Since then, she has participated in various 2K, 4K, and 5K events conducted by the Hyderabad Runners Group. Recently, she got first position in 30-meter sprint and standing broad jump events conducted by Gaudium's Utopia. Sahasra learned freestyle swimming at the age of 5 years and participated in a 30 meters freestyle swimming competition in Hyderabad Inter-School Youth Swimming Championship. Sahasra, you are an asset to the school. You inspire us. And let's hear from you now.
Good evening, everyone. Respected CEO, Sir, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, Mentor Madam Dr. Lakshmi Rao, Secretary Madam Dr. Mona Mehdi, Principals, Coordinators, and Educators. I am Sahasra from Grade 3, JHCS Kondapur. I am very happy to know about my selection in 14 under 14. I would like to thank all my teachers and parents who helped me to achieve this. My parents always told me that whatever I do, I should do with perfection. And perfection will come with lots of practice and hard work. I would like to thank all my teachers for always encouraging me and helping me in all my studies. I enjoy doing outdoor activities like running with my father, and my mother helps me in all my academics and music classes. I would like to express my gratitude towards our principal madam, Dr. Mona Mehdi, for providing this platform. I believe success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sahasra, for your short and crisp message. The next in the row of winners list is Sai Varshit Verma Ganturi from grade 4th from Kondapur branch. He believes in the quote, hard work pays. He is determined and ambitious. He was awarded gold medal with a certificate of participation organized by National Cyber. His passion for taekwondo keeps him going on and motivating others too. He attained yellow belt 1 grade and yellow belt in the taekwondo promotion test conducted by the Taekwondo Federation of India and World Taekwondo. He is a great human being with compassion towards nature. He has received a certificate of appreciation from WOW for voluntarily exchanged of dry waste, old books on contribution, recycling and environment protection under Inter-School Recycling Championship. He was a part of Hamley's Champion League 2019 games and was spectacular throughout. He actively participated in a balloon bursting competition organized by Provident Housing Limited on 21st September 2019 and bagged the first position. He was awarded in Rakhi making competition, show and tell for 2 years in a row as a part of co-curricular activities. He helped his teachers by making wonderful PPTs for special assemblies. He has come a long way in knowing and accepting the way he is. His humbleness and his behavior are what set him apart and make him so special. Congratulations, Varshit. We would love to hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. Respected VP Sir Dr. Chandrasekhar, Mentor Madam Dr. Lakshmi Rao, Secretary Ma'am Dr. Mona Mehdi, Principals, Coordinators, and Educators. My name is Jisai Roshik Verma, studying in grade 5 from Jain Heritage AK Middle School, Kondapur. It's a proud moment for me and my family. I would like to thank all my team members and authorities who have selected me from the bottom of my heart. My parents always encouraged me to participate in all the activities. They spend a lot of time with me. My mother always tells, don't worry about the result only. Worry about the chances you miss when you don't even try. My JGI school Kundapur always have the innovative ideas for appreciating the children and their skills to different competitions to improve the self-confidence, teamwork, and believe in yourself and respect towards everyone. I'd like to thank all my teachers, Principal Madam, Mona Mehdi, Lagita Khoseraju, Asha Ma'am, the school counselor, and all my family members and friends who stood beside me at all my tough times. Thank you for selecting me as one of the winners for 14 under 14 nominations. It was a wonderful experience which boosted up all my confidence levels. I firmly believe opportunities don't happen, you create them. Thank you.
Thank you, Sai Varshit, for an amazing speech. Over to Mona ma'am.
Thank you, Anu. This event would not have been possible but for the unconditional support by our eminent jury members who, in spite of an extremely busy schedule, agreed to give their time and did a rigorous research on the shortlisted candidates and picked up the most deserving 14 under 14 students. We are fortunate to have all the three of them here with us today. Let us hear from them one by one. It's my pleasure to introduce the first jury member, Mr. Noel Pascal from Aurangabad. His purpose and passion is to help people focus on being positive and take purposeful action to achieve their dreams. To realize his passion, he moved away from a promising corporate career and founded the Learning Lab. The Learning Lab conducts training and workshops in life skills English. The firm also takes select assignments in content writing. The firm has successfully conducted 1,000 plus hours of training. Mr. Noel Pascal has successfully facilitated training programs in life skills across a spectrum of industries. Over to you, Mr. Pascal. Mr. Noel Pascal, if you can hear me, kindly unmute yourself. We would love to hear from you. Praveen, can you just check if sir is there?
I'm not sure, ma'am.
No issues. We will go ahead and then we can just call him again, right? So I also take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest for the occasion, Mr. Rajesh. Mr. Rajesh is a globetrotter with and corporate experience in the diversified industries like oil and gas, retail, startups, and digital education. He specialized in elevating peak performances in leaders through proven strategies. He got trained from world's best trainers like Tony Robbins, Joe Dispenza, and Master Sri Akrangshan. He is an international speaker, part of several global shows. He is also a certified advanced yoga trainer by World Yoga Organization. He has been awarded Wealth Yogi of the Year 2020 by I Am Creator UK. His mission is to make wisdom go viral among youth in an accessible, relevant, and practical way that leads people to take action towards desired results. He loves traveling and adventures. He traveled to 21 countries across 4 continents in the world, and his his best travel companion. He cares for youth and strongly believes they hold our future. He has been involved in various capacities with nonprofit organizations, CII Young Indians. He is currently Chair for Entrepreneurship Vertical in Young Indians Amravati chapter. We are honored to have you amongst us, sir, and request you to address the gathering. Over to you, Mr. Rajesh.
Thank you. Thank you, Monaji. And I want to say a big thanks to JGI Institutes at the same time for Dr. Chandrasekhar for inviting me here. And it is such a great privilege always addressing the future of the country. And, I'm literally among the youth who's going to, share the future of the country. And I mean, for the sake of setting of this whole gathering today, it gives me immense satisfaction to congratulate each and every one of the student who rose up to the occasion and becoming 14, above 14, within the 14, right? So and also all the proud parents. And like I said, for today's setting, probably it is apt for me to talk about my daughter. So my daughter is 7-year-old, and at the age of 4, she could already kind of go out into the shopping mall by taking a placard promoting Green Diwali. And at the age of 5, she joined me on world's most treacherous road officially from Delhi to Spiti. And in fact, she was climbing the mountains at minus 30 degrees centigrade, much more at ease than me. So it's not only that, it's just that, in fact, she traveled more than 7 countries, and now she wants to actually learn her 4th language. And I just wanted to share a few secrets so that probably, some of them can be useful for everybody else. I will not be able to, okay, yeah. So I would like to share 2 things which have really helped me drastically in making this parenting or teaching as an pretty much a pleasurable situation than actually kind of having a lot of complaints around. And the number one thing, the biggest problem I noticed with, I worked with teachers from the most sophisticated educating countries like Netherlands and Finland as well. One of the biggest problem, what we notice is people think, most adults think, parenting or teaching is to do with authoritative. Means you need to actually teach kids about, anything about the education, or probably it is a responsibility or a burden. But that is not really true. The most important thing with parenting is it's an exchange process. Surprised? So let me explain to you. Let me put it this way, right? Let me give you an example. When there is a challenge between 2 adults in terms of probably with your life partner or maybe a business partner, what would you do? There is a difference of opinion, or maybe the other person has done a mistake. Most commonly, the answer that I get is, we sit across, we debate, and then we settle it down. Now, my question to you is, what would happen if the same thing happens with a kid? And most of the time, either teachers or parents, they would generally raise their voice to get these things done. And this is the biggest challenge based on the scientists that they identified, is treat the kids equal to you. Because when we are talking about life partner or a business partner, we treat them to be equal, and then we sit next to them. So one of the practice I did with my kid is, the moment something wrong happens, probably there is a kind of a difference of opinion, first thing I do is kind of kneel down, go to the level of eye contact, right? My eye level is equal to my kid's eye level, and then we speak. Because all that kid needs is actually to be heard. And one of the very good friend of mine, Bianca Blom from Netherlands, for the first 10 minutes of her class is only and only about hearing the kids. And what she says, based on what she has been really kind of teaching, even creating curriculums, the remaining 30 minutes, what they grab is equal to more than 1 hour of the time that generally what she spends if she's hearing them out. So I just wanted to provoke the thought in the mind that kids are always wanting to be heard, and hearing them out will definitely give a different perspective for them to really kind of come out and learn what is being told. And this is something which has drastically changed the way that I actually kind of parent my kid. And the second thing is for the kids. I'm not able to see many of the kids because the screen is small, but yeah, I would like to kind of ask the kids, right? Which is the most common thing for parents and teachers is about the bad habits. And the bad habits, most of the time, how they try to eliminate is fear. And that is never going to work on a long term. If something is like, predominantly nowadays what is happening is, one is the watching excessive electronics, and second thing is about eating junk food. And here I have got a very, very, some people don't even agree, but this works. How it works is very simple. Now, what you do when somebody, kind of watching excessive TV is first thing they say is no. And at our home, we don't use anything called no. Something really not very correct is happening. So first what we do is we discuss with the kid, why do you want to do it? For example, let me give you an example. It's very easy. At one time, my kid used to have a lot of McDonald's. And how many of you like McDonald's? I know. So why you like McDonald's? Majority of the time, my daughter used to say, because there is a toy with the kids meal, they used to give toy. So the more she used to go and buy, we are a little bit worried because of the trans fats and unhealthy stuff. So we never said no. Every time she wanted to have it, we said, okay, let's go and have it. But why you want to have it? Then we started segregating the ingredients into what are the healthy ones, what are the unhealthy ones. And you guys already know, if you're eating French fries, the healthiest one is the potato, is really good. But when you're talking about the repeated oil, it's not really good, right? So it became an awareness, one time, two times, 10 times. And once after 10, 15 times, of course, it took 6 months for the kid to realize, yes, actually it is an unhealthy food. But since last 1.5 years, once she stopped really going to McDonald's, she only attended 3 times. Previously, it used to happen once in a month, twice in a month, or thrice in a month. Now it is once in 6 months. So what am I trying to bring it to you, all you kids, is do not try to get over bad habits because your mom, dad, or teacher is telling. Get over those bad habits because they're bad habits. And you can never achieve what you have achieved today without having the right habits. Those right habits, like just now I've seen, 4 young and very, very dynamic kids who have been excelling. It is coming from that level of discipline, that level of bad habits, not because you overcame because of your, anybody else. Do it for yourself. That is going to show in your results, every single results. Now this year is gone. Next year, if you want to become part of that 14, you can start doing that from today. And that shows the level of commitment you have on your future. Because whether you like it or not, you are our future. It is up to you whether you will take that as a commitment and show it in your results. So with that, I want to wish each and every one of you all the best for the next year, while I congratulate all the winners of this year. And I wish the whole jury members and the whole of JGI all the best in bringing the best of the India to the future. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rajesh. That's really so inspiring. I'm sure for your information, we are having the YouTube live going on because if we have to accommodate students, there are kind of 2000 plus. So we have across all the 4 branches. So that's the reason the rest of them are there in the YouTube live watching you speaking. And I'm sure they're going inspiration from you. And thank you so much. It was really nice. And I had seen your video as well. Definitely we'll interact sometimes on a different note as well. Thank you for gracing the occasion. And your time is really valuable. We really thank you for that. On behalf of Mr. Noel Pascal, I would like to inform everyone that because of some technical glitch, he could not continue with his event, and he has wished all the students a very best in the future. And over to you, Anu, to move ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving ahead with our students in the list of 14 under 14, we have BNVK Srija from grade 7th Shamirpet branch. What if there is no one in this world except you? What would you do in this situation? Exactly, only you are left up with your brain and your heart. So you need to use them wisely so that you can survive. And Srija BVS had proven this by her hard work and integrity. She has been the star child of the class multiple times. She stood first in the elocution as well as talent show competitions. She was also awarded for the Chairman Championship competition for story writing. She is a mathematics lover and solves arithmetical and analytical problems with ease. She also participated in SIP Alama Abacus and has cleared the first and second rounds. She bagged the first position in hard paper of origami. She loves Indian culture and has been awarded for the exhibition of traditional culture during the competition held at Bharat Ratna School. She has also been awarded the certificate of Scouts and Guides. We would like to hear from you, Srija.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to respected CEO, Sir Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, Mentor Dr. Lakshmi Rao, ma'am, Secretary Mona Mehdi, ma'am, all the principals, teachers, and my dear friends. I'm Srija from grade 8, and I've been in the school for the past 3 years. My hobby is reading, and my favorite book is Sudhamurthy Grandma Stories. I like math, and I've actually won 2 medals and certificates. But this award is so special for me, an award for winning other awards. I fall short of words to express my happiness on receiving this award. I thank all my parents, grandparents, teachers, and special thanks to my sister Sindhuja, who always being there for everything I want to do. This award is so prestigious for me. It's like apple of my eye. I believe success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Thank you and have a pleasant evening ahead.
Thank you, Srija. The next name in the list is Swastik Kaushik of grade 10th from Aurangabad branch. He has been the winner of the prestigious Krida Bharti Award for 2 consecutive years, given by the Olympic Association of Aurangabad. He was a runner up in the Under 13 National Futsal Championship held in Kerala. He was a winner in the national level Indian Football League held in Pune, besides being winner of the inter-school skating competition held at Aurangabad. He has been selected for under 15 Indian football squad in Uruguay last year. Congratulations, Swastik, and we would like to hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to one and all present over here. I am really honored to have you all here today. This was a tough year for all of us, and I'm glad that we all are safe and sound. I'm thankful to my coach for working me day and night and achieve my goal. I'm also thankful to all the teachers and staff for encouraging me and supporting me throughout. Thankful to the school campus for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And this is not it. I will make my school and teachers and parents proud in the near future. And to my fellow schoolmates, life is short, follow your dreams and do what you love. Make everyone proud around you. I am a proud student of JGI who has strengthened me to the core. Thank you.
Thank you, Swastik, for a thought provoking speech. The next student in the row is Shweta Dilip of grade 10th from Aurangabad branch. She received a certificate of merit in National Science Olympiad 2018, achieved first position gold medal, achieved 8th rank in IEO in 2018. She bagged the Fun Tooth Star for outstanding performances, ranked second in Udan Science Project exhibition, achieved second position silver medal in NSO at school level, ranked fourth at Taluka level in CV Raman exam, ranked 26th in national mega finale of Wiz Spell Bee at Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu, Academic Excellence Award for 2019-20, ranked second in International English Olympiad 2019. She was awarded as Best Speaker Award in Model Youth Parliament. She holds the 17th position in Maharashtra State Level Grand Finale with National Spell Bee. She has received certificate of accomplishment in school level with National Spell Bee Certificate of Merit in the inter-school level with National Spell Bee and certificate of 10th rank in inter-school level with National Spell Bee. She received certificate of achievement in Picasso Art Contest in Creative Brilliance, in Watercolor in Season 1 and Sparkling Imagination as Golden Artist in 2018. Certificate of Merit, 7th All India Children Art Contest Colors of National Symbols 2018. She has also received the TCS Ion Intelligem Certificate of Distinction in Super Skill 2019. Certificate of Participation in MyGov and ISRO Space Quiz 2019, Certificate of Learning to Make Own the Solar Lamp in Student Solar Ambassadors Workshop organized globally on 2nd October 2019 to commemorate the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. Certificate of Merit 8th All India Children Art Contest My Favorite Festival. Certificate of Achievement in Picasso Art Contest Season 1. She has also secured the first position in the Marathi elocution competition, second position in Hindi elocution competition, second position in the War of Words competition, the first position in TJIS Young Reporter competition, and first position in Thrust Talk competition. And also a certificate of merit for third Founder Cup participation in basketball and Work Hard Global School 2018. You really inspire us. It's a long list, Shweta, and we would really love to hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, respected CEO Sir, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, Mentor Ma'am, Dr. K. Lakshmi Rao, Secretary Mona Ma'am, respected jury members, principals, teachers, and all my dear friends. This is a very auspicious moment for me. I would like to thank the JGI management and the jury members for awarding me with this honor and privilege. I would like to express my gratitude to my loving teachers who are lamps of knowledge and have always been my supporting pillars who cheered me, inspired me, and guided me without any obligation. I am very grateful to Principal Sir for his continuous upliftment and boosting. The school has provided me with plenty of opportunities and platforms for both academic as well as co-curricular activities, which has helped me explore my skills and abilities. I would like to extend my special thanks to Durga ma'am and Tina ma'am for opening the door of opportunities and helping me become a better version of myself. I am indebted to my parents for their unconditional support. It was only because of them that I was able to represent myself at international, national, and state level competitions of Selby, Olympiad, sports, drawing, and various other contests. I would like to thank my mother because she always taught me to participate in everything with enthusiasm. I am blessed to have my friends and all my mentors who have always motivated and encouraged me. I wholeheartedly would like to thank each one of you for helping me in every aspect. In the future as well, I will always try my best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shweta, for the wonderful speech. The next with us on the list is K. Chakrankit Reddy of grade 6th from Shamirpet branch. Success is not an accident. It is hard work, learning, and persistence. Chakrankit believes in this. He has bagged the first position in solo singing, solo dance in the year 2020 and in group dance in the year 2018, besides getting the Outstanding Students Award. You inspire us, Chakrankit, and we would love to hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, respected CEO, sir, academic director, ma'am, guests, principals, and teachers present here. I am Chakrankit from grade 6, studying in JGI Shamirpet. I thank my parents and teachers. They had made me participate in every single activity. Now I have won an award for that. I can't express my happiness and gratitude. I am very happy to win this award. I believe success is a process, not an event. This would be the most memorable award to me. Thank you.
Thank you for an eloquent speech. Over to Mona, madam.
Let's take a break from the students list and hear from our next jury member, Sri Nakul Agarwal. Sri Nakul Agarwal is recognized as the youngest mystic in the world. He's empowering everyone with tools to live a life of deeper peace, greater wisdom, and higher contribution, thus creating a conscious, curious, and compassionate world. He's the founder of Renovation Foundation, which has projects in education, environment, and healthcare, running in multiple cities, having touched lakhs of lives over the years. He is also the founder of UHUM, which is set to disrupt the wellness industry by democratizing well-being through its AI and deep learning engine, facilitating a human evolution on all 7 dimensions of well-being. He has studied chartered accountancy, but his spiritual awakening has set him on a mission to lead the next level of human evolution by bringing a consciousness revolution. A multifaceted personality, he is also a dancer, a yogi, a poet, an author, and much more. He has given more than 300 talks, inclusive a TED Talk, and impacted the lives of innumerable individuals across the world. His work has brought him recognitions such as the Mayor's Innovation Award, Times of India Heroes Award, Harappa Habit Heroes Award, GEC Young Changemaker Award, to name a few. He has also been invited to take sessions for the Indian paramilitary forces and central jail prisoners. In a brief span of 3 years, he has also shared the stage with several national and international thought leaders, sharing his views on a wide diaspora of topics relating to our life, consciousness, spirituality, education, relationship, entrepreneurship, future, and likewise. He has been interviewed and his work has been greatly talked about by several media entities, be it newspaper, magazine, radio stations, digital outlets, and influencers from across the world. We are blessed to have you amongst us today, sir, and request you to please address the gathering. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much, ma'am, for such an august welcome. At the outset, I would like to congratulate JN Group of Institutions for such an amazing and innovative concept of 14 under 14. I have known the principal, Mr. Praveen Sharma, sir, since quite some time. When I met him first when I went to this institution to give a talk, and I've always found him and the JN Group to be a truly visionary organization and a leader. Hence, whosoever asks me in my city that which school should I send my child into, I directly give Mr. Praveen Sharma's name and refer JN Group of Institutions. Such is my trust in your organization. Friends, this initiative of awarding 14 under 14 people who have been super achievers in not just academics, but several aspects of their life is indeed commendable. I myself have always been a believer of exploring several things and not sticking to one. While I was young, I too was into multiple sports, be it swimming, skating, basketball, football, cricket. I too was a dancer, a choreographer, participated in the school choir, debate competitions, and lots more. And now, from whatever description Madam has given, you can certainly see that I'm still carrying the legacy forward. Well, guys, excellence is not an act, it is a habit. And what truly matters is not these awards. What matters is what we become in the process of achieving these awards. Because the joy of attaining this award might be temporary. After a day or two, it might fade away. But the capability which you create in the process of becoming capable of achieving it is what would stay with you for a lifetime. So I would like to encourage all my young friends who are watching me right now that guys, do not just stick to academics. Go out, explore the world. There is so much to know, so much to do, so much to become, and so much to share. Because the purpose of life is to find our gift, but the meaning is to give it away. So, in the process of exploring the world, exploring your capabilities, your talents, your skills, whatever you become, whatever you achieve, whatever you attain, do not forget to find out a way to give it away, to share it with others. Because the sharing of what we have is what makes us human. Perhaps no other species on this planet is as capable of sharing whatever it has, be it knowledge, skills, experience, or things, as the humans are. And this is what has made us the most evolved of all. So I would like to congratulate all of you for winning this, and also those who haven't made it to this list. But trust me, to choose all of these guys has been like finding a big diamond among the smaller ones. It was not about finding a diamond in the coal, but finding a larger size of diamond among the smaller ones. So those who could not achieve this, you are equally beautiful. You are equally valuable. You are equally desirable, and you are equally wonderful. So, guys, what matters in life is not winning or losing. What matters in life is learning, becoming, and giving, right? So, in the process of attaining all these activities and achievements and doing all these things, do not forget what matters is who you are and what you become. And nobody can award you for who you are, and nobody can punish you again for who you are, because what you are is always yours. Nobody can take it away, nobody can give it to you. Only you can give it to someone, right? So make sure that in the process of exploring the world, you also explore yourself, because there is a world outside you and there is a world inside you, a world of thoughts, feelings, emotions, values, and whatnot, right? So he who tries to win others or conquer others loses himself, but he who tries to win himself conquers everyone's hearts and everyone else. So, my message to you would be that in this life, make sure that you conquer not just the things and activities and skills and instruments outside, but also what is there inside. Because at the end, what matters is what is within and not what's without. For what's without is just an expression of what's within, isn't it? So I wish all of you a beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary life. And I'm sure you will make not just your parents proud, not just your institution proud, not just yourself proud, but you would make the entire humanity, the entire mankind proud of whatever you are and whatever you do in your life. Friends, life is a beautiful opportunity. Make sure you don't miss it. Make sure you completely live it, you explore it, and in the end, you give it as much as you can. All right. Thank you so much, JN Group of Institutions, respected CEO, sir, fellow guest, Guru, sir, Noel, sir, and also the respected principal for inviting me and considering me worthwhile to be a part of this August gathering. I'll always be there to serve you and help you in any way I can. Thank you so much, so very much.
Thank you so much, Nakulji. While you were speaking, I was just thinking of these few lines, which I am taking the time from Nakulji, and I cannot resist myself but to recite them. हिंदी में है कि खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना, खुदी को कर बुलंद इतना कि हर तदबीर से पहले खुदा बंदे से खुद पूछे बता तेरी रजा क्या है. Thank you so much for such an inspiring and motivational speech. Over to you, Anu. Please continue.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving ahead, we have with us Miss Srishti Jain from 2nd grade Aurangabad branch. Some of her achievements are in All India Chess Federation National School Under 6 Girls Chess Championship, she secured 49th position. She secured 16th position in Maharashtra State in School Selection Chess Championship. In the Aurangabad District Schools Selection Chess Tournament, she secured second position. In Lokmat Times Rapid Chess Tournament, she secured consolation prize. In SIP Arithmetic Genius competition, she was selected for second round. She also received bronze medal in IEO. You inspire us, Srishti. Please share your thoughts with us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening to Honorable CEO, Sir Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, Mentor, ma'am, Dr. Lakshmi Rao, ma'am, Mona, ma'am, respected all jury members, principal coordinators, and my dear friend. Today, I would like to express my gratitude towards you all for recognizing me in 14 under 14 initiative of JGI motivates me for participating in more activities. Thank you to my parents, principal sir, all my teachers for the school for giving me the opportunity to participate in IEO chess competition, online trip, arithmetic, genius contest in state and national levels. I will not have received it without your support and always been on my side. Thank you and have a safe and healthy life. Have a good day.
Thank you, Srishti. We are proud of you. Next in the list is V. Amruta from grade 3rd from Kondapur branch. Amruta has well proven that success is never an accident. It is always the result of positive intention, sincere efforts, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and with all this requires hard work and smart work. She participated in all the extracurricular activities and has done immensely well. She stood first in coloring competition and fancy dress competition. She was never out of the league in handwriting competition as well and stood second in the class. She holds a first and second position in International Science and Maths Olympiad respectively for the year 2021. She maintains her own pace in making decisions and put forth her best efforts in solving analytical problems, which assisted her in clearing the first round of abacus conducted by SIP Arithmetic 2019 and 20 consecutively. She has demonstrated positive attitudes and behavior towards nature, which in turns aided her in seizing the Certificate of Appreciation from GHMC 2019. She has displayed great zeal in sports activities as well and has brought many accolades to her name. Some of her achievements are badminton third position, roller skating first position, running race first position, sack race second position, tug of war first position. Truly inspiring, Amruta. Let's hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, respected CEO, sir, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, Mentor Madam Dr. Lakshmi Rao, Secretary Madam Dr. Mona Mehdi, Principals, Coordinators, Educators, and my dear friends. I am really delighted to be a part of this prestigious event 14 under 14 and would like to thank Almighty for it. I would also like to thank my parents who always encouraged me and supported me in each and every activity I was interested. I would also like to express my gratitude towards our principal ma'am, Dr. Mona Mehdi, for providing me this platform. I would also like to thank my teachers for motivating me and correcting me whenever required. I believe that success is never an accident. It is always the result of positive intention, sincere efforts, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and with all this requires hard and smart work. Thank you.
Thank you, Amruta, for a wonderful speech. Next in the list, we have Virsa Karan Vashisht of grade 4 from Nagpur branch. Virsa is a smart and hardworking in scholastic and co-scholastic areas. She enjoys reading and painting as a part of her hobby. She has been continuously performing excellent in academics in her class and has been awarded yellow belt in district and state karate association by Karate Development Academy of India. She received the highest honor for fundraising by Habitat of India. She loves science and wants to become a scientist and make interesting gadgets. Let's hear from her. Virsa, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mr. Harshit from grade 5. Today, I would firstly want to thank all my mentors, respected principal sir, and my teachers. I would thank my parents for supporting me and encouraging me to take a harder step. Today, as I have received this honorable award, I just want to say that winners don't wait for chances, they take them. I am happy for the chances I took, and those brought out best in me. This award today gives me motivation to excel and give only my best in every step I make and every chance I make. Thank you, the entire jury of judges, for recognizing the potential in me and making me a winner. That's what I will be. Thank you.
Thank you, Virsa. We are proud of you. Over to you, Mona ma'am.
Thank you so much, Anu. So our third jury member was Mr. Guru Nath Karni. Mr. Guru Nath Karni is the director of E-Plus Learning Solutions, a company dealing with educational products and career guidance and skill development. He has rich experience of over 20 years in the field of early childhood education and skill development. His passion for helping parents and children in their overall development motivated him to become a professional trainer and motivator. His seminars on parenting and life skills, math skills are widely appreciated by parents, students, teachers, and managements of educational institutions. He has conducted over 1,000 seminars and workshops in India, UAE, Oman, Bahrain, Far East countries, and Mauritius in educational institutions and organizations. We welcome you, sir, and look forward to hear from you. Over to you, Mr. Guru Nath Karni. Guru, sir, if you
Unmute, sir.
unmute yourself.
Oh, sorry. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay. At the outset, thank you so much for being the host and inviting me to this platform. It's always been a pleasure to be associated with this wonderful organization, the JGI group. As Mr. Chandrasekhar mentioned earlier, that I have been associated with them for last over 10 years. And it has been wonderful to be associated with something which is so close to my heart. And congratulations for putting up this wonderful program called 14 Under 14. And what makes me feel good about this is this talks about a platform where children are given to play with their strengths. They are given an opportunity to play with their passion areas. I'm a firm believer that every human being has got certain natural talents. They are born with their own natural abilities. But unfortunately, we are brought into a system where the focus is more or less on the academics. And unfortunately, it suppresses their innate abilities. So this kind of events or platforms gives them an opportunity to hone their inner strengths and bring out the best in them. And second area is allowing them to do what they like to do. It is not what you are telling them to do, but you are giving them a platform to do what they would like to do. May it be singing, may it be karate, may it be mountaineering, may it be painting. It could be anything that they would like to do. And I would like to give some examples here. You see, today everybody is in this cricket fever. Everybody is watching IPL. Reminds me of this wonderful example of Harsha Bhogle. When you look at him, Harsha Bhogle, by qualification, is an IIM alumni. He is a chemical engineer by qualification. But what he does has absolutely no connection with his academics. He's a celebrity commentator, you see. And why he has chosen that is because he's passionate about that. So he kept on following his passion. which has made him reach to the level where very few people have reached. Another example which comes to my mind at this moment is the example of Chetan Bhagat, again an IIM alumni. He worked for some corporate companies initially, but later on switched over to authoring. Now, if you look at this, authoring has nothing to do with IIM. But what he did was he kept following his passion. So the platform that you people have created, there are many examples like Ayushman Khurrana or Kapil Sharma, the list is endless. So these kind of platforms would open up opportunities for these youngsters who can change their life, who can make the parents proud and also the institutions proud from which they are growing up. Now, this is a wonderful, innovative concept that Giant Group has come forward with, and I really compliment them. And I have some couple of ideas which I want to share. I'm sure you would look forward to that. I'll be happy to see that happening in future. One of them is you could probably infuse an award or some kind of a concept which is called as Integrity Award. So today, our mission is to find out what we can do to make our children stand by integrity, which is very rare to find in today's world. You see, when we're talking about cricket today, one interesting example that comes in my mind, when I was around 20, I used to adore this player called G.R. Vishwanath. I'm sure many of you would have heard his name. It reminds me of this Jubilee match held in Mumbai in 1980. And this was a match between India and England. And there was a player called Bob Taylor. Umpire gives him out for caught behind, and he starts walking back to the pavilion. This cricketer, G.R. Vishwanath, when he comes to he actually not touch the ball. He calls him back, saying that you are not out. And actually the umpire had only given him out, but G.R. Vishwanath, the captain, calls him back and allows him to play. And see the result. India loses that match because of that decision to call that batsman back to play. India loses the match, but G.R. Vishwanath made the history of showing his integrity. That when he came to know he was not really out, see, it was a matter of pride for him to win the game, but he kept that aside and gave integrity a much higher, platform. So this is what we need to teach our youngsters. That it doesn't matter whether you win or lose. What matters is you are standing by honesty, integrity. Okay, so there are many examples, but I would not like to spend more time on this. Another, award that I would like to suggest is something called the Compassion Award. We are living in a world where we are surrounded by our environment. We are surrounded by nature. We are surrounded by people who are not as privileged as we are. So why not look after them? If you find a child taking care of a downtrodden, if a child helping a stray dog, if you find a child doing something for the poor, if a child goes and celebrates the birthday in maybe old age home or an orphanage, and that is something which has to be encouraged. And if you find some child doing that, I heard the earlier speaker, Mr. Nakul, talking about giving. So this is all about being compassionate about our environment. And it reminds me of a recent example. Just a couple of days back, it came to my knowledge, and I was so touched by the example. And I'm sure you're all aware of this example. The example of one gentleman by name Narayan Dabholkar from Nagpur, 85-year-old, senior citizen. He had been allotted a bed for treatment in a hospital for COVID for his treatment. He was seriously ill. But when he saw another, family badly in need, a 40-year-old man struggling and his wife was crying. So he saw that and he said, I have, spent my life, I have lived my life. So it is the time for me to give it up for somebody else. A supreme sacrifice somebody is making, giving away his life for somebody else. So these are the examples which are so inspiring. So if you find children doing that, so today we are living in a world where everybody wants themselves, I want to be a winner, I want this, I want that, I want money, I want success. I want recognition. All that they're looking for. But you may find some children going out of the way to do something for the nature, doing something for downtrodden, doing something for underprivileged. If you find such children, probably it could be a fantastic idea to give them recognition, because that would set a benchmark or create a platform to create a new generation which is full of integrity, full of compassion, full of new success stories, and giving examples of giving somebody, and making who you are. Before I conclude and before I wind up, once again, thank you so much for thinking about me and inviting me to be part of this platform. And congratulations to all the winners. In fact, everybody who participated in this is a winner by his or her own right. Okay. And God bless you and all the best for your future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your inspiring address. Moving ahead in the list of 14 under 14, we have Dhanashri Nethi of grade 9th from Shamirpet branch. She has achieved the Academic Excellency Award 9 times from grade 2 till grade 9. She has also received the Best Reader Award and participated in the YET competition and has performed very well. She stood first in the Mathematics and Science Olympiads. She has received the Certificate of Accomplishment in the Viz National Spell Bee. She has also won 2 levels of the TCS Ion Intelligem. She has bagged the Fun Tooth Star Award. She has been awarded with the School Handwriting Champ in National Handwriting competition organized by the Ask India Society. She secured first position in the storytelling, fastest reading, handwriting, quiz competition, pot decoration, solo singing competition, and elocution. She also stood second in creative writing and public speaking competitions. You inspire us. Over to you, Dhanashri.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening, respected CEO, sir, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, the mentor, Dr. K. Lakshmi Rao, ma'am, the secretary, Dr. Mona Mehdi, ma'am, the jury members, the guests, the principals, and all the teachers. It's really hard to put my feelings into words. I'm very much pleased and humbled to receive this 14 under 14 award. This is not just a normal award because being selected from 4 branches of the South Cluster of JGI schools is a great thing for me. This is the recognition of all the achievements I have received, and I'm really proud that I have won this award. Thank you all for choosing me for such an amazing award. I'm very much thankful to my parents and the teachers who have always supported and encouraged me. Hard work doesn't go wasted any time. It always has a result. That is why it is said that the harder you work, the greater you achieve. I'm sure that I'll definitely move ahead and work hard to receive many more awards because I believe that success is not a destination, success is a journey. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening ahead.
Thank you, Dhanashri, for an inspirational speech. The second last name in the 14 under 14 achievers is Ishanvi Chowdhury of grade 6th from Nagpur branch. Ishanvi is an optimistic girl. Her hobbies include reading different types of books, and her favorite author is Geronimo Stilton. She loves traveling and exploring new places with her parents. She loves music and enjoys different kinds of foods. Her future aspiration is to become an IPS officer and she wants to serve the nation. She was the grand finalist at India's Next Master Kids under the category of modeling. She was bestowed with Best Catwalk at the Red Carpet contest. She has worked in a few ad films like Go Gas, etc., besides other competitions held in the school. Interesting, Ishanvi. We would love to hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. A very good evening to Eastern fraternity of Jain Heritage Campus School. Dr. Chandrasekhar sir, Dr. Lakshmi Rao ma'am, Principal sir, Mona ma'am, students and honorable jury members. I am deeply honored and humbled by the recognition you have conferred upon me. We all know that this great institution has legacy of caring and motivating teachers. I'm lucky to have been guided by our principal sir, Mr. Praveen Sharma, Asha ma'am, Lakshmi ma'am, Anand sir, Bulbul ma'am, and many other teachers. I have faced several challenges on my way here, but each one of them has only strengthened me and motivated me to give my best. I'm grateful to my parents, my uncle Mr. Amit Chaudhary, my grandmother Mrs. Indu Chaudhary, who always supported me. I'm also thankful to all my team. At last, my sincere gratitude to everyone and our principal sir for their tremendous encouragement and support. Today, I also promise to get better at my work, studies, and all other co-curricular activities. I once again thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Ishanvi, for a fantastic speech. Last but not the least, in the 14 under 14 achievers list is G. Himamshu Reddy of grade 2nd from Shamirpet branch. Excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful vision to see the obstacles as opportunities. Himanshu has very well proven each of these qualities. He participated in all extracurricular activities and has done well. Drawing is his passion. He likes to do different art activities. He won the CCA competition several times and received the Star Child Award multiple times. He is the most energetic student who inspires others. Drawing is his passion. He likes to do different art activities. He has been awarded proficiency in academics SOF International English Olympiad, gold medal, and SOF National Cyber Olympiad gold medal. You inspire us, Himanshu, and we would love to hear from you.
Thank you, ma'am. Hello everyone, I am Himamsh Reddy from grade 3. I have been part of JGI School Shamirpet for the past 2 years. I was known for my active participation in my community as well as in my school. My hobbies include drawing and skating. I like math and science to the most. I am so fortunate to receive this award. I thank my parents, teachers, and my friends who always encouraged me. I thank all the dignitaries and judges for choosing me this award. I wish to continue my learning with more passion. Thank you, one and all.
Oh, that is really cute, Himanshu. And with this, we come to the end of the felicitation ceremony. But before we conclude the event, there is something very important for all of us to know as we move ahead. I request our CEO, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP, to please release the guidelines for 14 under 14 for the academic session 2021-22. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Mona. And once again, all the young diamonds, stars, 14 under 14, celebrities of JGI schools, congratulations. It's really an honor for us to be a part of this evening's program. And as an adult, as somebody who is not under 14, I feel little jealous of you that if these kind of recognitions would have come our way when we were kids, when we were growing up, we would have also felt good. I mean, the certificate, the memento, the applause from everyone. I mean, 100 people on this room meeting and maybe 2000 plus people or more on other platforms who are watching us, and all that applause, as you rightly said in your speeches, will only give you more encouragement, more excitement and energy, and more responsibility to be better, to be a role model. Remember, when you joined a school, any branch, at some point of time in grade 4, 5, 7, somebody would have asked you, who is your role model? And you would have said your father, your mother, your sister, your brother, your uncle, or maybe some other person outside your family, a film star or a sports star or a leader, a freedom fighter, whoever. But after today, let me tell you one secret. After today, for the school you represent, you are a role model. Whether you are coming from Nagpur or Aurangabad or Shamirpet or Kondapur, you are a role model. There will be students who will be telling, I want to become like her, I want to become like him, and they are our role models. Why? Because they are 14 under 14 champions. So I think you are carrying a phenomenal responsibility on your shoulders, young little shoulders. And I'm sure you will make, first of all, yourself proud, then your family, your parents, and your entire lineage, and you will also make the teachers and the school proud. And last but not the least, before I get into the guidelines, the role of a teacher is unseen in this entire thing. What you are seeing here is 14 under 14, the jury members have selected, the principals have shortlisted, the school management is giving you a certificate or a trophy or a medal or whatever. But remember those competitions which you were not very keen of participating. There is one person who stood by your side and said, no, go for it. I'm going to give your name. I'm going to put your name in the list and you will represent this particular thing. And that person, apart from your father and your mother, is the teacher. And if they would have not encouraged you to go there, today you would have not had the certificate to fill up the application form for 14 under 14. So when somebody pushes you, especially when the teacher tells you, be 100% sure teacher is telling it without any selfish motive. You winning the prize, you winning an award, or you getting an experience will not give anything to the teacher. Nobody will give anything to the teacher. You get a cash prize, you take it home. You get a medal, you put it in your showcase. You get a trophy, you take it and put a photograph on Facebook. Teacher is not getting anything. But still the teacher encourages you. So I think you should never forget the teacher's role in your life, whoever it is, male, female, whichever branch, I don't know. But teacher is the reason we are what we are today. And one more thing, however old we are, you may be 14 and under 14. Some of us are above 14 and maybe below 40. Some of us are above 40 and below 80. Whoever we are, whatever we are, our teacher has always made a contribution in our life. And we will only know that, we only can remember that. My mother may not know, my father may not know, my sister may not know, my brother may not know, but my teacher has made an impact and I know it, I will always know it. So this is what I would like to tell you. Now coming to the guidelines. Anything we do in JGI, our one objective will always remain, let us institutionalize this. Let us not make it a one-time wonder. Let us institutionalize it. Now, with that particular objective, I am really honored and privileged on behalf of the entire team at JGI, my leaders, my principals, vice principals, headmasters, center managers, and the jury members, along with the mentor and chairman. I am taking the responsibility of releasing the guidelines starting 2020, as you remember, pandemic 2020-2021. 14 under 14 is going to be an annual event for JGI, and we will also consider the recommendations made by one of our jury members, Sri Guru Nadkarni, to integrate integrity award and also compassion award into the mainstream. But 14 under 14 will remain an annual event, and the guidelines are released here today. And I want to really appreciate the whole team for putting the guidelines together. Everybody has contributed, And Mona madam, is there anything which
Yes,
you want me to read
there
the
are
whole
a
thing,
number
or
of
how is it?
slides. No, sir. This is like you have already given the gist of it, that it is a yearly event from now. So now who can apply? Praveen, if you
Yeah.
can.
So who can apply? As you see on the screen, every student of JGI schools. For now, it is Aurangabad, Kondapur, Nagpur, Shamirpet. But don't be surprised if we have Bangalore schools competing for 14 under 14. Don't be surprised if you have Madhya Pradesh schools coming on, or Chhattisgarh, or even Uttar Pradesh schools. You never know. So all the school will come in, and competition might increase for you all. But that's going to be there, and all children from grade 1 to grade 10 are eligible. And as I said earlier, even
Praveen,
if you have
yes.
made it to this year's 14 under 14, you will still qualify. Only that this list is over, it's expired. We will have to create a new list for you that you have to contribute and you have to achieve. Procedure, as you can see, either the student or the parent or on behalf of their ward, anybody can apply. So the student can do self nomination, or the parent, we will give you the Google sheet or the Google link where you will be applying it, and it will be sent to you all around 31st January of every year. This year we sent it in January, so same way we will send it to you by next January. So you have, so today we are in April, so April is over, May, so you have May to next January. So that means you have close to what? Around 7 months left with you, or 8 months left with you approximately. So you can use the time. And
Praveen,
one
next.
other thing which you have to learn here is you don't have to focus on only in-house inside JGI competitions. In fact, the team has put together a list of recommended
Yes.
programs which you can actually participate, and the list is endless. Internally, you have the calendar, the school calendar is with you, from chairman championship to everything. But externally also, they have created a lot of things like TCS Ion, tennis, badminton, all the sports competitions which you can participate. Plus you can also participate in all the other programs, like you can see shloka recitation, robotics, coding, spell bee, the olympiads like Homi Baba or NTSC, Trinity music or dance, everything. I mean, you name anything. As I said at the beginning, extracurricular, co-curricular, scholastic, non-scholastic, sports, all of those activities you can participate, and you can international, national, and you can submit it in the Google form. So these are the things which I would like to tell you as far as the guidelines are concerned. And if you have any doubts, not only these 14 people and the parents, but those who want to prepare themselves for the next year, you know whom you have to contact. Contact your school's principal, vice principal, headmaster, or a teacher, because every member of JGI family will have details about 14 under 14. And as I said, it's an institutionalized award. So it's only going to become better, it's only going to become bigger, and it's only going to be more and more elaborate in its appeal going forward. But first event is always near to the heart. First event is always close to all of us, and we take pride that today, as we end 30th of April, we are taking pride in these 14 stars, 14 diamonds of JGI schools. Thank you once again for this opportunity, and thank you for everyone who has contributed to this particular event.
Thank you so much, sir, for the honor and setting the context for this academic session too. I wish all the best to all the students, parents, teachers, and heads for taking it ahead. As all good things an end, so has today's event, one of its kind. I request my colleague and friend, Mr. Praveen Sharma, to extend the vote of thanks and acknowledge the people behind this successful event. Over to you, Praveen.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
It is rightly said that all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Hence, today's valedictory function has focused on the overall achievement of the students. Good evening, everyone. I, Praveen Sharma, the principal of Jain Heritage, a Cambridge School, Nagpur, feel privileged to propose the vote of thanks on this day. It is said that words may inspire, but actions create a change. This quote rightly befits our Honorable CEO, Dr. Chandrasekhar DP. Today's event is the brainchild of our CEO, who strongly believes that appreciations are necessary for progress. Thank you so much, sir, for having conceptualized the entire event, for being the supportive pillar every time we need it. They say it takes great time to create reputation and fortune. If you think about it, you will do things differently. This is very apt with our chief guest of the day, Shri Rajesh Kumar, founder of Life Simplified. I thank him for his valuable presence. Respected mentor, Dr. Lakshmi Rao, has always created a great impact in the minds of young learners through her life. Thank you, ma'am, for being the upright pillar of this institution and guiding us always. Thank you is a very small gesture for our esteemed jury members. They have taken valuable time from their hectic schedule and done the judgment through which we got our 14 finalists. I feel honored to extend my gratitude to all the three jury members, Mr. Gurunath Karni, Mr. Nakul Agrawal, and Mr. Noel Pascal, for their impartial judgment. I thank Dr. Mona Mehdi, Secretary of Academic Council, for her significant and expressive oration and mentoring the entire event responsibly. Thank you, dear colleague and friend, Mr. Santosh Kumar, the ex-principal of TGIS Aurangabad, for extending support for this event during his tenure. My special thanks to the wonderful parents who played the biggest role in shaping the mental, physical, and social development of their child. Thank you, dear students, for being an inspiration to everyone at such a tender age. Thank you, teachers, for the dedication and hard work that you have put for this event. I sincerely thank Mr. Sudeep, Mr. Imran, and Mr. Santosh Kumar, who has religiously worked backstage to add laurels to this event. I pay my respect and thank the omnipresent who kept us capable and fit to witness this gathering. With this, I would like to conclude by saying that Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu and request everyone to rise up for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाये तव जय गाना जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय जय जय
Thank you so much, Praveen. I request all the participants, all the 14 winners, along with the heads, the